A 3-day search for an 8-year-old boy is over. Crews found the body of Bryan Morales in the Great Miami River today, a mile from where he fell in on Monday. The search on the water proved to be extremely difficult, putting rescuers' lives at risk at times, and there were also challenges out of the water. Brad's here now with that story.
Well, Rob, search and recovery operations on the water create a high level of danger for crews. In this case, you have high water levels where two rivers converge. Add to that, the first recovery boat capsized, sending the crew into the water and the gear to the bottom of the river. Then you have the Morales family. Originally from Guatemala, English wasn't an option, making things even more difficult during this search and recovery operation. Francisco Cáceres is a member of the Hamilton County Urban Search and Rescue Team. The USAR crew joined the river search for Bryan Morales on Monday, but Cáceres was asked to do a different job.
When you can, come in and say, this is what's going on, and they have questions, and you can answer them right away, instead of having to rely on another person or rely on there's misinformation in the translation.
Because of language barriers, Cáceres was the direct line of communication between command and the Morales family, keeping them informed every step of the way, what was being done and why.
It gives them comfort to know that things are moving, that we're not just ignoring them. It makes that communication faster, it makes that communication clear, and that's pretty much what the advantage of having somebody who can do it directly.
Many of the rescuers are parents, including Cáceres, who says it's always a different level of urgency when kids are involved.
I have an 8-year-old daughter, I have a 10-year-old boy. I mean, you're listening to them, you're listening to the rescue, you're trying to put it all together, you're kind of like in the middle of all this, and it's an emotional roller coaster. I mean, it's tough. As a rescuer, you want to be part of the rescue, but you also got to understand how important being with this family and providing this information and letting them know that we're there for them. I can't think of anything that I've done that is tougher than this.
Now, it was a huge effort that involved agencies from Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio. You have crews on the ground, on the water, and in the air. And while this is not the outcome the Morales family was holding out hope for, it is an outcome that provides closure for the family and for those who spent the last 3 days searching for Bryan's body. Rob?
All of us were holding out hope until today. There were 2 other brothers involved. One other brother was actually in the water. How are they?
Well, the 10-year-old that fell in was pulled out by the 15-year-old brother. They're okay. And in talking with Francisco, he said, that's what we do. That's what we would want someone to do in this situation. Save the one person you can. It's tough to make that decision when you're dealing with your 2 brothers. He said today, though, they're doing better. And this is the strongest family he's ever met. So they're holding tight together tonight.
Brad, thanks very much.
Thanks.